So today we're going to do this example involving debt rescheduling. Sydney has two debts. One of them is for $3,000 and it's overdue by 4 years. The second one is $1,000 and it's overdue by 1.5 years. They are both now settled at a 5% annual interest rate. How much would Sydney need to pay right now in order to pay off both debts in full? Okay, so essentially what's happening here is that there's some debt that she's a few years late on, and she would like to pay off the balance in full and wants to know how much she needs in order to do that. So, one answer some people might think is, $4,000 if we add up 3,000 plus 1,000, and that would be true if both debts were due today. However, both debts were due some time ago, and so it's going to be some extra because of interest accrued. They have been settled at a 5% annual interest rate, though, which is really not bad. So let's start with debt number one, which is $3,000 overdue by 4 years. So, how we can calculate this is that the amount total that she owes is going to be equal to the principal times 1 plus the interest rate to the power of t as our number of years. So, in this case, the principal owed is $3,000. The interest rate is 5%, and the time in years is equal to 4 years because the debt is already 4 years late, but she plans to pay it today. So A is equal to 3,000 times 1 plus R, so 1.05 to the power of 4. So let's see what that is. 1.05 to the power 4 times 3,000 is going to be $3,646.52. So therefore, the amount she owes on this debt today is $3,646.52, right? So it's a bit more than the principal, and the reason being is because it's an overdue debt, and so that's the reason why. Then for debt number two, I'm going to put a line here. For debt number two, we're going to be using the same formula, but with this debt, it's only for $1,000. And even though the interest rate is the same, it is only 1.5 years late. And so there just hasn't been as much time for interest to accrue on this. And so this one is not going to be as bad. So in this case, we have 1,000 for the original principal that she borrowed times 1 plus the interest rate, so 1.05 to the power of 1.5. And if we calculate that, that is going to be $1,075.93. So to answer the question of how much Sydney would need right now to pay off both debts in full, we would add up amount 1 plus amount 2. So the amount final is going to be amount 1 plus amount 2, which is $3,646.52 plus $1,075.93. And that overall is going to give us $4,722.45. So that's the amount of money that she will need to pay right now if she would like to pay off both debts in full. As always, if you have any questions, please leave those in the comment section, and we'll see you for the next one.